name's Michael.
Alex.
Templar Todd.
Jay Bullen.
Jamie.
James.
Phil Mead.
I'm Rocker Vitesi, and I'm the captain of Team Templar.
Tournament Magic. Shit the bed.
I have been playing Tournament Magic probably never. Oh, okay, yeah.
I've been playing since the original Innistrad.
Abzan Land. Siege Rhino.
I started in paper, so obviously I started casual, and then I just very quickly realised that playing against casual plebs is really boring.
I've been playing Tournament Magic for, God, probably like 6-7 years now.
I've been playing competitively since like Theros block.
I've been playing competitive Tournament Magic only recently again for a few years. I used to play early like 2010 time, before then taking a break. Competitive Magic probably 9 years.
Khans of Tarkir.
Magic I've been playing since about 2012, but Tournament Magic I've never really been dedicated to it.
But what year is that?
I don't know, like
I don't know Magic.
like 2012, 13.
I don't know what year that was.
Nice. Yeah, neither do I.
Okay. Around Theros, yeah.
I've been playing competitive Magic for about 10 years now.
Oh God.
I don't, that's such an awful question.
Avoid rooming with.
I mean, I wouldn't share rooms with any of them, to be honest. No. That's specifically why I pay extortionate amounts of money to be on my own and not be in the room with anybody. I don't think there's anyone, to be honest. No, genuinely. I mean, I know Gurney gets some stick, but I quite like James Gurney and get on well with him. I'm sure he's probably top pick for the rest of the team to avoid, but...
I think that's James, James Gurney. No disrespect to him, he just does some rogue shit when he's when he's in a room. Share a room with, that would by far be the pleasure of Mr. James Gurney.
You can't, I gotta answer.
I'm trying to think of someone I would want to bunk with, let alone...
Michael's little bitter twisted lad, isn't he?
I feel like whoever snores the loudest, which...
I think that's probably mine.
Yeah, then love Michael, but if he snores loud, I'm not into that, sorry.
Come on, who is it?
Michael,
Why?
because he snores like sounds like a freight train.
Yeah. Last time you had to have earplugs, right?
Yep.
Would you like to elaborate as to why?
I don't feel like that's necessary.
Fair. I mean, I was going to say you can elaborate if you want, but you elaborated anyway, so we'll take that one.
I barely tolerate you all, I'll be honest.
Probably Todd. Todd's just too loud.
Yeah.
Every time I'll be laying in bed, he'll just start smacking the wall and shouting about his old man stories. So yeah, I'd say Todd.
Actually, no.
Is he not?
No, you'd be surprised.
I apologise, James.
There's too many.
Oh God.
I bought a playset of Oko, and before they got banned in Standard and Pioneer, and I bought them for about £25 each. So I lost about 100 quid down the drain immediately, which was pretty horrible.
It is probably Foil Jund in paper.
Nothing major. I think I traded away a Cavern of Souls for a Corsair of Crucifix, and then Cavern went up to like whatever, and Corsair is now like a fiver, but that's about it.
Biggest financial loss, I traded in 4 copies of Sahili Rai to Athena Games the day before Felidar Guardian got spoiled.
Nice.
And I did a trade, like a part trade or a sale, and it was like 70, nearly £100 or something, and I just never got the cards through. And I was just like, that sucks.
Oh well, long story.
One eternity later.
If I'd sat on that, call me vintage magic, you know, Rudy me, what the fuck, like I'd be minted.
Well, currently on MTGO I have 240 copies of Meria Scholar Antiquity, which are all purchased at reasonably small 0.2 tickets, but they're currently gone down, so that's a loss.
I don't do that much trading, but that hurts. I also sold a Replenish for about 40 quid.
So I would imagine, you know, like as an example, I paid £90 each for 4 Verdant Catacombs that you can now pick up for less than £20 or around the £20 mark.
I sold all my expeditions and stuff before they tanked. I sold my Goblin Guides before they tanked. Like, it's been pretty lucky.
Bought shredders at 2 ticks, sold them at 30 ticks. So
More wins than
more wins than losses. Yeah.
On the flip side, I'm also infamously known for buying lots of Bloodbraid Elves when they were banned at like 50p each and £1 for foils, and then them getting unbanned and me selling them at like £5 a pop. So yeah, swings and roundabouts as always.
Yeah, what's the worst?
Emotional damage.
Honestly, I think that would probably have to go to Rocco. He's the captain for a reason, and I don't know, I've beaten everyone else in tournaments. I haven't really beaten Rocco recently, so he scares me.
Anyone who's good.
Yeah, just avoid anyone that's good.
Yeah.
No one in particular.
Nope.
No.
Someone like Raoul Zimmerman, he used to play at Norwich quite a lot, and he's a very exceptional player. He's that classic stoic German when he plays. You won't get anything out of him, and he very, very, very rarely makes a misplay.
Eric Zhao. Instantly.
One of the Team Templar for sure. I wouldn't want to play against them in first round. I do remember just David English just crushing me on like Modern at one time, and I was like, that wasn't even a close game, so I wouldn't want to run into him again.
He's my kryptonite.
It's probably going to be either, if it's a Templar member, it's going to be Gurney. Less so about his play skill, more about it just, he's awful to be around. If it's play skill, then it'd probably be Zach from Ipswich, yeah.
Everything goes downhill from Eric Zhao.
Round 1, I wouldn't like to play against Raoul. Like Raoul Zimmerman, very, very good player. Recently qualified for the Pro Tour, which is pretty cool. But he's an insanely good player, and I sort of turn into sausages every time I play him. Don't know why, it just happens. But apart from that, like, everyone else is fair game.
Yeah, fair play, fair play.
My logic is kind of, if I can beat the canisters, the Mengucci's on MTGO, it doesn't really matter who's sat opposite. You know, as long as you play your cards well, play the matchup the best you can, as long as it's not an unfavourable matchup, then you have a good chance of beating whoever's in front of you. Really, I try not to go on names. Yeah.
Is it because everyone's bad?
Yep. Why would you do that?
Oh.
Let's have a look.
Are you going to give me 3, or do I just go off the whole lot?
No, you the whole Team Templar. Anyone that is part of Team Templar.
Oh god.
One for each, obviously.
He's asking me who I want the shag, marry and avoid out of my...
Shag, marry, avoid.
I'd probably shag. It's a hard one.
Right, well, I'd shag James because he's a sweetie.
All right, shag Rocco, because he's obviously best looking of the bunch.
Definitely shag Rocco.
Shag Rocco.
I'd shag Rocco because he's at uni, so he's obviously a top shagger at the minute, so yeah.
A clear shag for Rocco, come on. Young fit man. I'd have him defile me, to be honest.
Probably shag Phil. Phil's good shag, probably. Seen some shit.
Get some Italian salami.
Probably have to go for shag Rocco and marry yourself, Steve, if you can.
I'll marry Todd because food won't be an issue, that's nice and easy.
Oh, well, I'd definitely marry Jay.
Probably marry Michael because he seems the most sensible one of the lot.
I'd marry Phil.
Straight away. No issues there.
And who am I marrying? Who's going to look after me?
Who would I marry? Who's got the most money? Phil?
Oh, Alex. Alex will look after me.
I'd probably marry. I'd marry.
Probably an avoid for Pope, to be honest. He's a bit meek for me, so yeah.
I'll kill Gurney because it's Gurney.
Probably avoid would go to the pleasure of Mr. Gurney as well. I've got nothing against James.
probably avoid Alex because his missus would kill me. So.
Jamie. Oh, okay. Yeah. You made me pick. I had to pick someone.
I'd avoid Michael. Like I need some meat in my life. Like
I'd avoid Poster Boy because he's a walking STI.
Probably Todd, he's a bit weird.
I'd like to point out the use of kill rather than avoid there when it came to James Scanning. Is there anything behind that one?
I've always played it with kill, and if I'm going to avoid Gurney, it'd just be easier to kill him, and then I don't need to avoid him.